use case with Claude. I basically said, here are the topics from counting to calculus covering Algebra 1, Algebra 2, pre-calculus, and geometry. I put a PDF of that. I got that. You could get that by just extracting the table of contents using AI quickly for any books that are open source. So I use open source for the Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and pre-calc. And then I gave it a school year calendar that I had created that, can basically provide students with learning opportunities throughout the year. So 5 semesters, 8 weeks at a time. And now I'm going to ask Claude to do something. I'm going to give it a specific instruction. Basically, what I'm going to say is, take the document with the 2026 school year and use it, make an Excel document and create a math syllabus using the topics I've attached. On the left side, put the dates that the students are learning. Make it so that they're learning 4 days a week, concepts 4 days a week, and then every Friday is either a review day, an assessment day, or catch-up day. And this is during the weeks that they're in school. Include the dates of the breaks as well that are not listed in the school year calendar. Well, include the dates of the break, but the dates of the break are an opportunity for the students to read the material that they're like the history of math or just something fun. Even during breaks, they might do a little bit with math just to keep them learning some things about math that they might not have done during the traditional weeks of school. And then in the Excel document that is created, have the date, the day of the week. Those are the columns, the first 2 columns. The third column should be the algebra 1, algebra 2 pre-calc type topics. Those should all be in the third column. And then in the fourth column, put the geometry topics they should be working on each of those days. And then after each of the units is done, there should be a chapter test for that unit or that module before the student moves on to the next category of whatever they're learning. Create this into an Excel document that students can take and use and learn all these courses this year. So I dictated the notes. You could do it in your recording device, audio recording, but I dictated it here. Claude is one of the best tools for programming and coding. So Claude is actually going to take it. It's going to run the code. It's going to generate the Excel document. And we should have all of that in the matter of the next few minutes. I used to do this by hand in the past, and it would have taken me, you're going step by step, and it could take you, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours. And now we're going to have an answer in a matter of, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And now we can go to work and start learning, right? And this is the code going on in real time. We can go to work and start learning these concepts starting today. And the interesting thing is that you can also have Claude provide practice problems for those concepts, right? So it's cool that it can write the code, it can build the Excel document, but then it can also provide the content material as extra support for whatever the student is learning. So really the limiting reagent right now is creativity, and also do students care enough to apply themselves to learn? And that's why we teach a career prep, because we want students to really explore what they want to do with their lives so that once they have direction, they can take off. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. Take care. And we'll look at the complete document when it's ready. Have a blessed day. So it created the document and the syllabus is ready. I'm going to download it and now we'll look at it. And here we go. This is the Excel document showing the breakdown I asked for. So first of all, we have the calendar for the whole year. It has given us the dates that are considered breaks and what I want them to do. But then look at the schedule for this week. Introduction to whole numbers and number systems, properties of integers, and so on. Review and practice on Friday. So every Friday is review and practice. Look at the chapter tests. After the unit is done, there's a chapter test, and so on and so forth. We just created the syllabus for learning everything a student needs to learn from Algebra 1, Algebra 2, College Algebra, Algebra 1, College Algebra, as well as pre-calculus, all in one. That's for the algebra section. And then notice that if you move over 1 to the right, it gives you the geometry section. So they are also learning geometry, right? So they're learning 2 math classes simultaneously, which is what I believe needs to happen for students to really digest mathematics. They should have both. Let me know if you have any questions, but we just use Claude to create a full syllabus for 2026 to learn Algebra 1, Algebra 2, Pre-Calc, and Geometry. What are we waiting for? Let's get to work. Have a blessed day. And if you want to learn more mathematics, feel free to visit our website, countingtocalculusandbeyond.com, countingtocalculusandbeyond.com. Take care and have a blessed day.